Have you ever felt as if being watched by something and you want to know what it is? Well, with this thing, you won't want to know what it is. This thing is what I like to call the sword. One night I was sleeping in my bed when suddenly I was awoken by a loud noise outside. The noise was very loud, very startling. It sounded like a tree was snapped completely in half. The noise was so loud that it startled my roommate, who was sleeping in the room across from mine. As my roommate went back to bed, I got up and went downstairs to look for a flashlight in the drawers, so that I could go outside and see in the pitch black darkness that consumed everything that the light didn't. I finally found a flashlight after about 5 minutes or so. You have to know that our house was a complete mess at the time. I left the house and turned on the flashlight, heading towards the woods further in our backyard. I'd found the tree that had snapped, but I didn't know what caused it. There were no storms that day and no major winds. So what caused it? Maybe it was just an old tree, but it looked still young and strong. I decided to forget about the tree, because even that spooked me. I began to walk further into the woods yelling, "Hello!" Bad idea. At this point, I felt as if something was following me. I felt very uneasy, and I was so spooked that I thought my very own footsteps were the steps of another figure. I was afraid to turn around because of the feeling and continued to walk further into the woods. Not even after 10 minutes after my strange feeling, I started to hear noises. Unusual noises. It sounded like two blades scraping into each other. The noise continued. I started to speed walk now, but for some reason, it wasn't in the direction of my home. It was deeper into the woods. I swear that the trees began to bend inwards towards me. The noises got louder, and the trees got nearer, unbelievably close. Suddenly, two trees in front of me bent inwards and made an X shape, which blocked my way. I couldn't go around because of the spiked bushes and thorns. I finally turned around to run to the house when I came to a forced stop. There it was. The sword. It looked as if the body, arms, and legs were wood, but the hands were long blades that touched the ground. But it was really tall, about 6'5". The head was mainly all white, except for a black skin line across where both of his eyes should have been. It looked at me. I then fainted at that moment and didn't wake up until the next morning. And when I did, everything was normal. And the thing was gone. That has been my only experience with it. Please tell me if you see or hear this creature. I can't be the only one. I can't.